Welcome back to 6-Minute Math, where we turn confusion into clarity 6 minutes at a time. Thank you for joining us today for our video on simplifying radicals using the prime factorization method. Make sure you ring that bell to stay up to date on all of our videos released here at 6-Minute Math. And because we don't have a lot of time, we need to get going. Our key points to simplify radicals are to understand that we are going to change a radical to where no factor of that radicand is a perfect square. Our process for the prime factorization method is we are going to prime factorize the radicand, and then we're going to remove groups of the index to a single number outside the radical. What does that look like? We have root 45, and we are going to prime factorize that into 3 times 3 times 5. Our index is 2 for a square root, so we're going to take that group of 2 3's and bring it out to the front. This is going to give us 3 root 5. So let's see some examples here. We're going to simplify root 50. So our first step is to prime factorize. So I will use 2 methods. The first one, we will factor tree. 50 is 2 and 25, which is 5 and 5. This tells me that root 50 is also root 2 times 5 times 5. And we're going to take that group of 2 and bring it out to that front. This simplifies into 5 root 2. Please note that our group of 2 becomes a single 5 when outside the radical. So let's simplify root 72. And again, we are going to prime factorize. So let's do the birthday cake method here. We have 72, and we're going to divide that by 2 to start, which gives us 36. That's divided by 2 for 18. That's divided by 2 for 9, which is 3. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1, and that becomes our candle. We have our prime factorization on the outside here. So 72 is root 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. And then I can remove groups of my index. We have a group of 2 and a group of 2, so that both are going to come out front. This is going to have 2 times 3 out front, root 2. 2 times 3 is 6, and then I still have my root 2. On to another example here. We have root 192. Let's factor tree this one. We have 2 and 96, 2 and 48, 2 and 24, 2 and 12, 2 and 6, and then 2 and 3. We have our prime factorization, which I will put under my root sign. We have 6 2's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 3. We're going to take out groups of 2. We have 1, 2, 3 2's that are going to come out front. So to simplify that, we would have 2 times 2 times 2 root 3. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and then I have my root 3 still. Let's simplify the following. I have the cube root of 24. So the first step remains the same. I'm going to factor tree 24, or I'm going to use the birthday cake method actually for this one. Let's do 2 first. 24 divided by 2 is 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. And that's our candle. If you need a reminder on how to use the birthday cake or factor tree method, we do have a video here at 6 Minute Math about prime factorization. So I have my prime factors on the outside here, which means I have the cube root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And in this situation, my index is 3, so I'm looking for a group of 3. That group of 3 becomes 1 on the outside, which means I'll have 2 cube root 3. On to our last example here. We're going to simplify the cube root of 250. We're going to factor tree this one. This is 2 and 125, 5 and 25, and then 5 and 5. Prime factorize under my radical sign, 2 times 5 times 5 times 5. I have that group of 3. That's going to remove to the front, giving me a final answer of 5 cube root 2. Those are all the examples we have today for simplifying radicals using the prime factorization method. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 6 Minute Math. And be sure to ring that bell, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below for any topic you want to see me tackle in a future 6-minute episode. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math, so keep on practicing. And until next time, keep solving and evolving.